Hello everyone, what is up and welcome back to the story time. So I hope you enjoyed my room का tour as much as I did. इतना बड़ा तो कुछ है भी नहीं मेरा room तो I hope you enjoyed the tour. And now let's get into the story time, which is like the yapping session. So for today's yapping session, I wanted to discuss something which has been happening with me a lot. My last video on like my last story time video was about how the positive was about on the, was like on the positive responses of it was on the positive responses and positive side of everything. I had told you that there were a lot of people who had come out and supported me for my coming out video, and then the Nift wala video which had actually did like which actually did really nice. So now, today, when I want to talk about this story time, now this story time is going to be something different because, as we all know, a coin always has two sides. One is the good side, and the other is the negative side. Okay, so I told you about the positive side last time that there are a lot of people who have been reaching out to me for NIFT counseling, and then there are a lot of people who have been reaching out to my mother for me being so strong and she being so confident and accepting about everything. But there's a whole different point of view, and there's a whole different story. When There's a whole different story that has been going on, which I got to know, and like what has happened is now, okay, I'll tell you everything. Wait. So there is a whole different story that has been happening lately, and I have known this, but I was just trying to not talk on it. Like, we were just trying to ignore it because generally these things don't affect me or my mother. Because क्या है ना, life में already we have been through enough of bullshit from the time I was this much to the time I am this much. I have been through enough bullshit in my life, and so much so that I have given up. And lately, after my breakup and everything, I have given up on the hopes that there are good people in the world. There might be, but मेरे लाइफ में तो कोई good people नहीं है. बहुत ही गिने चुने से लोग हैं, 10-11 होंगे मेरे good people. उसके बियॉन्ड कोई है नहीं. तो क्या है ना, लेटली देर हैज बीन सो मच ऑफ नेगेटिविटी. इतनी नेगेटिविटी रहती है तो भी आई एम लाइक ओके ठीक है, नेगेटिविटी तो नेगेटिविटी रहे, एंड आई डोंट गिव अ फक अबाउट ऑल दीस थिंग्स. लाइक आई डोंट, मैं इनको अपने कॉन्शियसनेस में ले ही रहता हूँ बिकॉज आई नो कि अगर मैं इनको अपने कॉन्शियसनेस में लेके आया तो मुझे और प्रॉब्लम होगा. बिकॉज ऑलरेडी ब्रेकअप वाला इज अ बिग थिंग, मूविंग ऑन फ्रॉम दैट रिलेशनशिप इज अ बिग थिंग. अभी तक वो दैट इज इन इट सेल्फ टेकिंग टाइम, एंड ऑन टॉप ऑफ दैट नाउ इफ आई गेट समथिंग लाइक दिस ऑल्सो तो और प्रॉब्लम होगा. बट आई नो कि पीछे पीछे क्या चलता है, एंड आई नो कि कैट कॉलिंग्स एंड कितना वॉट ऑल एवरीबडी टॉक्स अबाउट मी एंड एवरीथिंग. बट या आई नो, एंड माई मदर ऑल्सो नोज एंड वी बोथ नो. बट इट्स जस्ट दैट हम बोथ इतने हम वी आर ट्राइंग टू बी आर स्ट्रॉन्ग, वी आर ट्राइंग टू बी आर स्ट्रॉन्गेस्ट, एंड वी आर ट्राइंग नॉट टू रिएक्ट टू दीज थिंग्स. बट देर आर जस्ट सर्टन पीपल हु डोंट स्टॉप. Like, they don't stop. I don't understand कि तुम्हारी इतनी प्रॉब्लम क्या है. Why do you wanna get into someone else's life? Like, girl, I'm not asking you about your life. I'm living my life, letting my mother live her life, and my mother is letting me live my life. Then what is your problem? But okay, as we live in a society which is always very, we live in a society which is, हम ना एक ऐसी सोसाइटी में रहते हैं जिसमें ना दूसरों के लाइफ से हमें मजा आता है. हम वो वाले मेंटालिटी की एक सोसाइटी में रहते हैं. लेट्स बी वेरी फ्रैंक एंड वेरी ऑनेस्ट, वी आर ऑल दोज काइंड ऑफ पीपल वेयर वी एंजॉय अदर पीपल्स लाइफ्स. ओके, वी मेक फन ऑफ अदर पीपल्स लाइफ्स टू टेक अप आवर एंजॉयमेंट. एंड I don't know how many of you are watching and listening to this, but if even 5 people are watching and listening to this, I know those 5 people will be able to understand and relate to what I'm trying to tell them to you. Like what I'm trying to tell to you. You know, this is a mentality. This is the way we are thinking, and this is the way we work in this society. It is like we enjoy out of other people's life कि ओ आज उसने ये कर दिया, 4 लोगों को जाके हम वो चीज़ बताते हैं. आज उसके बॉयफ्रेंड ने उसको डंप कर दिया, उसके साथ ये हो गया, हम 4 लोगों को जाके बताते हैं एवरीथिंग. तो यही हो चुका है, एंड दिस इज व्हाट इज हैपनिंग विथ मी ऑल्सो. नॉट दैट इट्स अफेक्टिंग मी, आई मीन इट डज अफेक्ट me. Making this video and me speaking obviously is an indication that it is affecting me somewhere or other, but it is not affecting me to that level. Now I'll tell you what happened. Recently on my Instagram, I have been very open about my sense of style. Okay, my sense of style is very unique when it comes to being in this categories of male and female. Okay, my fashion is very gender fluid. मैं ये सब नहीं देखता हूँ कि साड़ी है तो वो लड़कियाँ ही पहनती हैं, या ये क्रॉप टॉप्स है तो वो लड़कियाँ ही पहनती हैं. मेरा वैसा नहीं है. मेरा माई मेंटालिटी एंड माई थिंकिंग इज दैट इफ I like something, I should be able to style it nicely and carry it the way I want to carry it. It should not look ugly or hideous on me. That is my style. तो क्या हुआ है ना, मेरा स्टाइल जब से आई हैव कम आउट हैज बिकम वेरी ओपन एंड जेंडर फ्लूइड. तो आई एम वेरी एम्फेसिस्ट एंड आई एम वेरी ओपन अबाउट एक्सेप्टिंग माई स्टाइल ऑन द ग्राम ऑल्सो. आई डोंट केयर एंड आई डोंट माइंड अबाउट वॉट अदर्स थिंक. आई पुट ऑन वॉट आई लाइक. ओके. तो I remember during the time of Navratri के time पे I had made this reel with my senior. Now that senior lives in front of me only in the hostel. So we made this reel, okay? And we were all dressed up in these beautiful kedias and these jewelries and nice hairstyles and makeups and like chunky jewelry, बहुत सब. तो it was very gender fluid. It was not very. I don't understand this concept of men dressing like this and women dressing like this. Why can't there be a mixture of everything? You can dress up like a man, you can dress up like a woman, or you can dress up like whoever you want to, because no one is stopping you and nobody wants to stop you. That is your style, that is something personal to you. But I don't know, some people are very stingy enough to not understand this, and 21st century it is, people are still not understanding it is. क्या ही होने वाला है आगे, the world only knows. But okay, the point here being is not that. The point is कि मैंने वो रील डाली थी, तो वो रील के ऊपर अब मेरी mom is actually, my mom actually leads a program, like she's a program chair at a university in Baroda. I don't want to name it, but she's a program chair in the university in Baroda. Okay, so she works with a lot of people. She works in a department, okay, where she has a lot of colleagues. Now these colleagues, out of them, two people from the colleagues, they are excellent commentators. Excellent commentary they do. Excellent commentary. And they are so invested in my life. So much so invested in my life that they go to new extents to mock my mother in a professional work-like environment. And actually, this is to my mother who has accepted everything and she doesn't give a fuck about me and my sexuality anymore. Ki she does not speak anything. But those people are so interested. So I will tell you what happened now. After that Navratri ka reel I posted. Go and check that reel on my Insta page. It's very nice. We did a very beautiful transition and the audio and everything was very nice. So I posted that reel. So that reel reached to those great people sitting in the university with my mother. And they had the audacity to take up their phones and come and show it to my mother that, oh, ये क्या हो गया है तेरे बेटे को, निफ्ट का असर पड़ गया है वैभवी, आई एम रियली स्कैर्ड, व्हाट इज हैपनिंग, इज योर सन ओके? एक्सक्यूज मी, honestly, excuse me, I am not okay just because I chose to dress up like that and put a reel on my page. That is the definition of not okay, right? That is the definition of not being okay. Nift jaake change ho gaya? Excuse me, seriously, where are you coming from? I want to know, where are you coming from? What has Nift done so different to me that Nift jaake? It has given me an open environment. Yeah, it has made me embrace who I am. Yes, it is a very inclusive environment. Yes, shouldn't that how the world be? Why do you want to oppress everyone? And तुमको सबको दबा के रखना है कि नहीं, तुम अगर ये टाइप के हो तो तुम एक्सेप्टेड हो, तुम ये टाइप के नहीं हो तो तुम एक्सेप्टेड नहीं हो. This is how you live? You call yourself elite people. You call yourself thinkable, what new words these people give to themselves कि we are visionaries, leading minds. तुम एक यूनिवर्सिटी में हो जहाँ पे तुम you have the job of putting good things in the young minds which can change and revolutionize. You are going with this mindset कि if you don't fall in these categories you are not normal. तुम वो mindset के साथ जा रहे थे, तुम बहुत चेंज लेके आओगे दुनिया में. Let me be very honest. वो माइंडसेट के साथ तुम जा रहे हो. एंड दिस इज नॉट इवन द वर्स ऑफ एवरीथिंग. अभी तो आई एम गोना टेल यू मोर, एंड यस दिस इज अ रिस्पॉन्स वीडियो टू दैट ऑल्सो. Then recently, my mom was working in this staff room of theirs, and then मेरे mom के ऊपर भी there is a dean, so there is like a dean, and then there's a program chair, and there is like the members of the department. So the dean got मिठाई, तो वो मिठाई लेके आया, and उनको ये महान हस्ती ने पूछा कि आप मिठाई क्यों लाए हैं. तो वो बोले कि उनके बेटे की सगाई तय हुई है या हो गई है, वो मुझे नहीं पता, बट वो उस चीज़ की मिठाई है. तो ये महान मैडम जाके वो डीन मैम के सामने शी स्पीकिंग कि मैम नेक्स्ट शादी इज गोइंग टू बी दिस, मेरी मॉम को पॉइंट करके बोला कि इसके बेटे की नेक्स्ट शादी होगी, बट लड़के के साथ होगी कि लड़की के साथ होगी वो तो बस उसको ही पता, और हमें पता चलेगा. Wow. Too much interested you are, no? In my life? Very interested. तुमको बड़ा शौक है मेरा लड़की से शादी होगा कि मेरा लड़के से शादी होगा. I have blocked these people on Instagram. Why? Because I don't want my mother to listen to all this crap. But wow, ये लोगों को it doesn't stop there. It just doesn't stop. Right? You go out in the world with this mindset of yours, which is so rigid, and then you say that you are open-minded people. This is your open-mindedness? Excuse me? This is your open-mindedness? And if this is your open-mindedness, I'm sorry, miss, but I am way ahead of you. And thank you for saying that. Gave me a lot of attention, but okay. I mean, what? What is everyone's problem at this point? The problem is what? That we don't fall under the in the categories of your straightness, or we don't fall into the category of this genders that we have created. I don't want to go deep, but if you check our history and everything that we have and hold till date, you will find that most of the relationships were heterosexual. Most of the things. ये जो तुमने अपने अराउंड होमोफोबिया फैला के रखा है ना, और तुम ये होमोफोबिया से जो ट्राई करते हो ना कि हम जैसे लोगों पे आके हिट करो और हमारे फैमिली मेंबर्स पे डिग करो, इट इज नॉट वर्किंग. ओके, ठीक है ना? फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल तो इट डजंट वर्क. And if I want, I can shut you up there and there, but I'm not doing it because I come from a very respectable and noble background. Right? I don't want to say anything pathetic or filthy to anyone. I can just come and voice my views, and that's what I'm doing. But mind it. Today you are at a place you are doing this to someone else. Tomorrow if the tables turn and this happens to you, then that is going to be a problem for you. You won't be able to take it. Let me tell you that. And what are you trying to say? Who are you trying to mock? You're trying to mock my mother, or you're trying to mock me? If you are trying to mock me, then come and mock me on my face. Don't bring her in this. And I really don't mind you mocking me. School mein everybody mocked me. I don't mind. I never mind. I did not mind back then also. Okay. And yeah, I don't mind you calling me different. If I am different and this way, if being different is this way, if being different means being so open, being so caring, and being so welcoming and warm to everyone, then it's fine to be abnormal. But yeah, that is what it is. So when I was telling you about the positive side of everything, there is always this negative side. This negative side of this homophobic side of everyone that tries to come in. I don't understand, why do you like homophobia so much? It is so... But okay, maybe not. If you don't like us, if you don't like the way people are, if you don't like people who are different, then I would say keep quiet. Because even we don't like you, but we don't voice that opinion, right? This is to all the bullies out there and all the homophobic people out there. Not just me, we don't mind how much you hate on us. We don't mind how much homophobic you become towards us. We have been through the most difficult parts of our life. Coming out is not easy for anyone. Not just coming out, accepting your identity is not easy for anyone. But if you can do it, that means you have been through a lot already. And girl, if you're trying to pull us down, it's not working. It's not gonna work. We have been through pathetic shit. I have been through pathetic shit. My mother has been through pathetic shit. We really don't care. Girl, it's 2021. We wanna live. We wanna be free. We wanna express ourselves. And please, fashion is just made out of clothes and some clothes that you put together. That is not the parameter of judging someone. Okay, तुम 4 कपड़े डाल लोगे, उससे नहीं तुम लड़का या लड़की बन जाओगे, ठीक है ना? Right? So don't try to make yourself feel better by putting someone else down. And खुद को इतना ग्रेट मत समझो कि तुमने किसी को मॉक कर दिया, तुमने किसी को ऐसा बोल दिया तो तुम बहुत बड़े हो गए. नहीं, तुम बहुत बड़े नहीं हुए हो. You're still at that level. Actually उससे नीचे. Right? So this is a response video to all those people who are trying to mock me and a lot of people out there, right? A lot of people from the community who are being mocked right now. If this video reaches out to you, just understand it's not your fault, it's their fault. They can't even stand here. We are already here. वो यहाँ से यहाँ जा सकते हैं, हम यहाँ से यहाँ नहीं आ रहे हैं. हम यहाँ से यहाँ जा रहे हैं, यहाँ से यहीं जा रहे हैं, ठीक है? उनके मॉकिंग से हमें नहीं फर्क पड़ेगा, उनके मॉकिंग से उनको ही फर्क पड़ेगा. This shows how much फर्क we are creating for them. गुड इनफ. तुम किसी के लाइफ में इतना फर्क क्रिएट कर पा रहे हो, दैट इज अ वेरी गुड थिंग. व्हाट डू यू वांट मोर? इतना सा प्रेजेंस हमारा, राइट? वी आर दिस मच, probably not even this much, but if you are able to create this much impact on someone and someone can talk about us, very good thing. करो बात. दैट मीन्स तुमको कुछ तो मेरे में ऐसा दिखा है जो तुम्हें मेरी बात करने में बड़ी मजा आई है, तो करो, बेझिझक करो. हमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. नाइदर डू आई हैव अ प्रॉब्लम. ओके, तुम और करो, मैं और रिस्पॉन्स वीडियोस बनाकर डाल दूंगा, ठीक है? सो धन्यवाद फॉर एवरीथिंग. एंड दिस इज टू ऑल द बुलीज आउट देयर. थैंक यू सो मच फॉर बुलिंग एंड बीइंग सो homophobic towards me and towards my community. I am more than happy, very happy. ओके, यू वॉन्ट टू बी मोर होमोफोबिक, आई वेलकम यू टू बी मोर होमोफोबिक. मेरा कमेंट सेक्शन खुला है, आप उसमें भी होमोफोबिया फैला दोगे, आई हैव नो प्रॉब्लम. आप मेरे इंस्टाग्राम पे जाओगे, होमोफोबिया फैला दोगे, नो प्रॉब्लम. मेरे को नहीं फर्क पड़ता है, ऑनेस्टली इट डजंट मेक अ डिफरेंस. बट डोंट फॉरगेट, इफ यू डू समथिंग, आई विल ऑल्सो मेक श्योर कि मैं उसको एटलीस्ट दूसरों तक पहुंचा पाऊं, ताकि मेरे थ्रू अदर्स कैन फील बेटर. And that is what is the motive of this channel. This whole channel ka focus is on helping people, because somewhere or the other in my worst time this channel has helped me a lot, and that's what I'm trying to do by being here. So to everyone out there who's listening and watching, it's okay to be different, and it's okay to love yourself, and it's okay to pamper yourself. It's okay to be you, because you need to be you at the end of everything. Just believe in yourself and everything is gonna fall in place. Don't listen to others. Okay, and if you guys need any help, if anyone needs any help, my comments are always open. My Instagram is always open. You can DM me there. I am Yo Pandya, Y with 3 O's and Pandya with 2 A's. So you can definitely hit me up there or on YouTube. I'll definitely respond. And I love you guys a lot. I support all of you guys a lot. And if you're watching this video, I already love you. Bye.